This is a weight loss tip that's been around forever, but it's cutting back on added sugar. And it's surprising when you look at the modern diet on all the foods that we, if you added up how much sugar that we actually consume, it can be surprising at times. And that's no shock to anyone. And but the truth is that most of us consume way too much sugar and more than we realize. There's an interesting study that I'm looking at here that shows how sugar consumption is strongly associated with the increased risk of obesity as well as conditions including, type 2 diabetes and heart disease. So this is pretty common knowledge, but why is it that we still eat all of these foods, or sometimes we lack the determination or the willpower to look and do our research on how much sugar we're taking in? Well, that's one of the big challenges I think on this journey, at least in my experience, and I don't know about uh, how your experience is, but when it comes to keeping track of the amount of sugar, sometimes when you go out to eat at a restaurant or even if you're cooking at home, we forget to check the amount of sugar because it's so inconvenient at times, right? It's like there's so many different things we have to look at. We always have to be on the lookout. So this is one of those tips, reducing added sugar. It's one of those more difficult ones in my opinion because we're just surrounded with so many different foods that even if they look healthy, maybe they are healthy, but they also contain a lot of sugars. So this is something that would require much more attention, maybe on your home cooking, or maybe on eating things that are just raw. For example, when it comes to snacks, one is almonds or nuts, any kind of nuts. Like there's the sugar covered or the salted, or you can just go with raw almonds. So that's just one example. So there's a lot of different things we can do, and you have to look at your snacks, your meals, the drinks that you're having, everything. So this one's not an easy one. This one's a common knowledge, but it is a good way to continue to increase your progress and momentum when losing weight. So, just be as diligent as you can. I think the key too is that if you do mess up and you eat a little bit more sugar and you didn't intend to, or sometimes you're just surrounded by it, just make sure not to beat yourself up too much about it, and just keep moving on. Just say, every day is a new day, and that's the way I look at it. Is each day is a new opportunity to make progress. Each day is a new day to start over, and not necessarily start with zero progress, but start over in the sense that, hey, I'll do better today. And even though that's, something we might tell ourselves all the time, it really is true that it's important to remember that, not to beat ourselves up, but okay, figure out what can I do tomorrow, or what can I learn from this, and maybe that doesn't have much to do with this added sugar tip, but it just makes me think about how much work it takes to actually keep an eye on all this because we're surrounded by all this sugar all the time, right? So anyway, keep working hard. Your hard work will pay off on this journey to lose weight. And I want to thank you for your time today, and I hope this was at least a little bit helpful for you. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.